Good morning. We transition into a new season, into autumn, a season of ending and leading into. As much as we love the making hay days of summer, there is that spot inside of us that we have secretly been excited about because it would mean putting on that sweater again, the one in the back part of the closet, even maybe wear it on a day when perhaps it's overkill. This is autumn. We transition into October, a month that to me always feels hijacked by jack-o'-lanterns and scary movies and costumes, when the grocery stores can finally justify the aisles of candy that we get mad at seeing in late August, when we say, I can't believe they already have all that Halloween candy out. Don't they know it's summer? Here's a little secret. Don't look in the next aisle because there's already Christmas stuff. October is full of so much more. In a few days, National Coming Out Day. There's fall color tours. Yesterday, marchers all across the country bringing attention to the erosion of women's reproductive rights. I'm going to tell you, it might be a little insider here, but there are so many good books coming out this month. I'm going to be gone until spring. I'll see you then. But I'll get back to more serious things. We transition into a new series, moving on from 12 months of exploring 12 words and their meaning. It was a rich series. But I'm excited about where we are going. But I also have to admit, I have a bit of a sacred hangover. The idea of sacred is what we explored last month. Places and things of meaning, it has stuck with me. Things worth holding on to and in esteem, of recognizing, of placing a stone, of building a temple around, of remembering. And during that month, I kept looking over here, this space. At some point, perhaps it even started as a joke, we began calling that space the Promised Land. It was there where we started to have talkback. We would take these nondescript stackable chairs and make this space transform into something new that transcended the practical, everyday carpet and setting of a gathering room. This space has been filled with so many people over the years. I think of the guest speakers, our lead teachers, those who moved on to other places on Sundays, and those we have lost. I cannot help but think of Doris Rux when I look that way. Or Rich Moore. So many others. I think of Kevin Baldus, who, if you don't know, is still the person I idolize. Chuck Howe, Gwen Howe, Bill Weidman, Susan Tritton, so many others we have lost. And I'll be honest, moving talk back to this space has thrown me off. I mean, we moved the Promised Land. Maybe it is some sort of new covenant or something I don't get yet, but in my head, I will still call this place the Promised Land. And lucky you who are sitting there right now, you made it. But here's the thing. What makes a space have meaning? The other day I drove past an old church that is now a Sikh temple. There was this feeling of it still being a church. It looks just like any church you'd see. Would the old congregants feel meaning in that space now? It's like when you walk into your childhood home and you feel those feelings. It's the same, or is it? What makes a space have meaning is the people. It is you and those others not here who made this space have meaning. Without that human living, this space merely your semi-average rental meeting space. Which takes us to our new series, Born for These Times. Dude, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, these times are pretty intense, aren't they? I mean, about a year ago, people were arguing about toilet paper. I don't know what this series will bring. I imagine it will be a call, a challenge, an opportunity, a space created for all of us to be more in the moment, to enliven us. What are the challenges we face? After all these months of what feels like old Hebrew scripture craziness meets Orwellian fears, who are we called to be? The poet Lucille Griffin wrote, "In the bigger scheme of things, the universe is not asking us to do something. The universe is asking us to be something, and there's a difference." So who will we be in this moment? Will we fill our time with meaning? Will we transform average spaces into sacred places worthy of being recalled someday by someone on some future day? Will we be present to listen? Will we make a space that someone someday will call the promised land because of this work we're doing now? So many of you here have been such a presence in the world. Perhaps this time will inspire you to be more, to be proud of what you have done, but not rest on those laurels, because your time is not finished. And yes, we have failed, fallen short, been less than, and perhaps this will inspire those of us who've done that to see that we are more than the past. Time is not done. We will be more. So who shall we be in this time? The moment is asking now. So many things: climate change, divisions, viruses, animosity, screaming, politics. The moment is here, and it's